In this segment, we're going to go over how to create slicers from a pivot table. Slicers are a filtering tool available with pivot tables and can be added on a worksheet to visually filter data from the pivot table itself. To create a slicer in a pivot table, on the top menu ribbon on the Pivot Table Analyze tab in the filter quadrant of the ribbon, the user will select the Slicer button. If the user hovers over the slicer button, a window appears below giving a description of what clicking on this button will do. Again, this is a super helpful feature in Excel that can give additional narrative of what you're about to select. Upon clicking on the slicer button, a new window appears. The window is called the Insert Slicer window, and it gives a list of all the fields from the pivot table that are available to be selected as a slicer. One field can be selected, or multiple fields can be selected to create multiple slicers. To select fields to turn into slicers, simply click the box on the field. After selecting all of the fields to create slicers on, click the OK button at the bottom of the window. Notice how slicers of each field selected appear on the worksheet. These slicers are fluid and can be moved and adjusted for desired height and width dimensions. The names of these slicers can also be adjusted. Just because a field from the pivot table had one name doesn't mean that a slicer has to maintain the same naming convention. To change the name of a slicer, make sure that the Slicer tab is selected on the main ribbon. On the Slicer ribbon, to the far left-hand side of the screen in the Slicer quadrant, select the Slicer caption field and adjust the naming convention accordingly. The number of columns of data in the slicer windows themselves can be adjusted too. One row of slicer information can be adjusted to multiple columns to help with quick filtering or analysis. To change the visual layout of a slicer and include more columns of information, make sure the Slicer tab on the main ribbon is selected. In the Button quadrant of the slicer ribbon, adjust the column field accordingly. Slicers are fluid and therefore can be enhanced to meet the needs of the user. Slicers are also visual filters. The user can click on each field in the slicer in order to filter down to just whatever data element they want, or whatever piece of information they want. For example, in the employee type slicer, we click the 1PA employee type. Notice how the pivot table adjusts to show only the 1PA employee type. Remember, we selected the 1PA employee type in the employee type slicer. Notice how after selecting this type, the PPSS slicer adjusts and only has one PPSS highlighted dark blue. Also, notice how the OBBB slicer has a few object codes highlighted in dark blue. We can deduce that 1PA employee type employees only have data in PPSS 0100 and that they have OBB codes in ones that are highlighted dark blue. Slicers allow for a visual analysis of filtered data. We can quickly assume that 1PA employee types are only coded to 0100 PPSS. We can also use this logic for future slicer selections. If we want to clear a slicer of the newly selected field, we can use the Clear Filter button located in the upper right-hand corner of the slicer. Coincidentally, if we want to select multiple fields in a slicer, we can select the Multi-Selection button in the upper right-hand corner of the slicer. Look at all the different conclusions a user can draw based on the visual representation that occurs when using slicers. The pivot table will adjust accordingly to the selection of the slicers. Fields that are available in the pivot table will appear in dark blue, and fields that are not available will appear in light blue or white or clear. The user can make logical assumptions and draw quick conclusions based on what is or isn't available in the slicers themselves. The data in the pivot table is unaffected by what is selected in the slicer. Analysis and conclusions can be reached quickly through pivot table and the use of slicers.